This video intended for educational purposes.
Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome back for another Minecraft 1.8 Snapshot. This is 14W2C, and there are a ton of new features to check out today, including how to make sign text flash, the changes to the villager breeding system, how to make your baby animals grow up faster, and a secret technique to mine with the Ender Dragon. So if you want to check out some of the other 1.8 stuff, I've got a snapshot video that I posted yesterday showing off the slime blocks and all the new stones and different stuff like that. But today we're going to cover some of the other new features, and I think we might as well start with the flashing sign text. So this is it over here. You can see this sign is rotating through the little text that I put. It's pretty simple to do, and you don't need to have the sign blank or anything. You just have to set it up, and I'll push this button, and now it'll erase whatever text is on there, and it'll cycle through. So how to do this: you basically just use block data, you pinpoint the location of the sign with the coordinates, so this is like 2x over, and then you can do text 1 for the first line, text 2 for the second, text 3, etc. If you put in the other ones and you leave them blank, then it will clear whatever line is there. It'll just make it blank. So that's a very easy way to do that. I see these popping up on servers in the future most likely, and they kind of get your attention really well, so might be used for ads or different stuff, but I think they're cool and kind of funny. Maybe it's Minecraft magic. Who knows why they would fit into the Minecraft world, but it's just kind of cool. Alright, so let's move on to the villager breeding. So another prominent Minecrafter, Doc M, and his buddies figured out a lot of this stuff, so props to them for this. But villager breeding is now very different than it used to be. So previously, you would just need a bunch of doors for villagers to get busy. 3 doors per villager in a village, and you can simulate them by having a door and just putting a block above it. It's very easy to do that. Now, the way it works currently, you actually have to trade with them. You can see there's so many doors here that this iron golem spawned, but I've got 2 fresh villagers over here. We've got a farmer and a butcher. So the way to get them to go into love mode is to trade with them. So I can pop the wheat here, just trade with them once, and the first time you trade, they will automatically go into love mode for sure, using a fresh trade. If I wanted them to go into it again, I would have to wait about 5 minutes or so. You can see that they're gone to love mode because they have their crazy little sparkle upgrades, and they will get hearts here pretty soon. If you want them to go back into love mode, you wait that 5 minutes, and then you do another fresh trade, and you will get another 100% chance to get them to trade. Now, if you repeat any trades, you will have a 20% chance of getting them to mate. And the way to see this in survival is if you trade with them and they are ready to breed, they will give you more experience than they would normally for a trade. This might be changed in the future. So now these guys are both in love mode. Some of these other guys are too, because I traded with them previously in the last snapshot. So these guys might make a baby as well. So yeah, villagers a little bit harder to breed now. You got to be trading with them pretty consistently if you want their numbers to grow, and you have to avoid zombies and stuff. So hopefully this doesn't make villages get wiped out easier. But yeah, you don't just need doors anymore. So anyways, that's how that works for the most part. A little thing here too, flowers, a lot of them used to not be flammable, but now they can burn pretty easily. So watch out for that. The water bug was fixed. There's a bunch of bug fixes, but the water bug where the water would flow out everywhere has been fixed, so that's nice. The animal thing that I mentioned, the baby animal growing up. So these are all the different types of animals that you can breed. I've got them all set up here. I'm going to get them to start making babies. You can use any type of seed with chicken, remember, because that's a pumpkin seed. Got to use carrots for pigs, and then we got the wheat for these guys. Cats, they love their fish here. There we go. Raw meat for the wolves. So once you have a baby animal, you can actually use whatever food that it loves to make it grow up. Similar to how horses can use a bunch of different food to grow faster, you can actually, it doesn't go in stages like a horse would or a mule, like that one. You actually have to click them once. They will eat one of whatever you give them. If I can get this chicken to move out of here. Come here, little guy. He's stuck in the fence. Let's do it with the pig instead. Here, that sounded weird. Here you go, little piggy. And he should get, there you go, he gets the little green things. I noticed this yesterday because I accidentally clicked a baby cat with one and it had the green sparkles, and I was like, what the heck is going on? So now that I've clicked him, he will start to grow a bit faster, and if you keep spamming it, for whatever reason you don't use more of the food that you're using. Even if you're in survival, you would only use one to do this, but if you click them more, they won't eat more, but it will accelerate the process seemingly. And after a little bit, they should grow up. I can try it with a couple other guys here. It seems to be mostly pretty random how long it takes. There we go. That guy just popped open. So instead of taking the 20 minutes to grow, these guys will now grow very quickly if you need to. So you can kind of jumpstart your farm if you're starting out. It's not as useful in some of the other, like once you have a good farm, you don't need it as much. But if you want to keep your farm going and you want to keep breeding and get your babies growing up faster, that's the way to do it. So that's a really cool little addition that doesn't really change too much about breeding, but it, you know, it makes it a little easier. So I'm gonna have to cut to another world here to show you guys the dragon mining, because I didn't want to screw all this stuff up. Some of the other bug fixes real quick though. The leaf changing in different biomes. Remember how I showed you in the other video, if you watched that, the swamp biome had weird bright colors? That's actually a bug, and they have fixed the foliage. There's the thing with the water, it's not flowing out everywhere, it's only going down certain ways. There was a thing with lakes. For some reason we're generating a ton of flowers, and if I fly over here real quick you guys can see this. I couldn't find a lake over here, but I definitely saw a ton of flowers. They were springing up all over the place, but they have fixed that bug. You can see off in the distance there's just way too much lilac and rose and a bunch of other stuff. And there was also a bug where desert temples, witch huts and stuff like that. Desert temples were in savannas, witch huts were in forests. People thought maybe they're going to start spawning here, but I think that's another generation thing that they're working on. Witch huts being in forests seems like a pretty cool idea, but the desert temple being in a savanna is like really out of place. So anyways, those are the main bug fixes. Let's go over and I'm going to get my dragon buddy and help me mine. Welcome back to Wolf Simulator 2014, aka Minecraft 1.8. So using the technique that I mentioned to summon the Ender Dragon and have him follow you and mine for you, you can also summon any other mob and have them basically be you. You can disguise yourself as them in vanilla using this special technique here. I'm going to run over and show you. So it involves a simple redstone clock and a command to constantly teleport whatever the mob you want to name to you. So you can put your name in here, and you can also teleport the mob to you. You want to name them, otherwise if you just did wolf or spider or cow or something, it would teleport every cow and every wolf to you. So right now I have Wolfgang, my little wolf, and I'm moving around invisible, so it looks like he is me. And if I power this, then he'll leave me alone. I can show you guys a spider real quick too. But yeah, it's a very simple way to kind of fool people and make it look like you are any mob in the game. I think it's pretty awesome. So the way that you can use this to have the Ender Dragon mine for you though is pretty simple as well. It's the exact same teleporting command, but I'm going to have to grab an Ender Dragon over here real quick. I'm going to move so he doesn't destroy all my command blocks, but it allows you, because of the Ender Dragon's ability to grief, he can come around with you. So here we go. I summoned one in a minecart just so he was stationary, but now he's flying with me. You have to kind of flip your view around and fly backwards if you want it to look right. Otherwise the Ender Dragon's butt is going towards your face. I'm going to zoom my field of view out a little bit. There we go. We are now the Ender Dragon. The controls are a bit reversed, but it works pretty good. And you guys can't see me because I'm invisible. If I fly over to one of these mountains here and we quickly turn on mob griefing, then we can actually destroy some of this stuff in the environment to mine, as I mentioned. I just had it off originally because I wanted to make sure that we could summon the Ender Dragon safely without dying here or messing up any of my commands. But here we go. Let's dig down into this area and go through the mountain. So if you are in a vanilla world and you have access to commands, this is an easy way to mine out an area for you and destroy any huge pieces of land, but you are directly controlling where the Ender Dragon goes because of him teleporting to your exact location. Let's fly through that mountain there. It'll zoom in a little bit since I'm in F5 mode to do this, but yeah, you can see a very easy way to destroy as much stuff as you want. And it's just kind of cool that there's basically a way to disguise yourself as a mob in vanilla. We've never really had that before, but thanks to the new @E command, we can teleport anything to us. So that's pretty awesome. So thank you guys for watching. I want to thank GersinMC. He's the one who originally came up with the idea to teleport the mobs to you and have you invisible. And then Ohmicfoamy was the one who thought it would be really cool to use a dragon to do it. So thank you guys for coming up with these ideas. I think they're really cool. And I could zoom out even more to make this look even better. There we go. Quake Pro, let's go destroy some villages and ransack some worlds. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Whoa, we're in the dragon. Literally. See you next time for more Minecraft. Goodbye.